Hello and welcome to Emerson Exchange Studios. I'm Eric Pogi Sumangel, and with me in the studio is Larry Baumber, Director of the Service Management Office for Emerson's Final Control Lifecycle Services. Welcome, Larry.
Thank you.
Today we're talking about how Emerson's global service network and authorized service providers can help customers maintain their plants, actuators, and regulators throughout a plant's lifecycle. Now, Larry, let's start with defining the global service footprint and what it means to be an authorized service provider.
Sure. So our global service footprint is comprised of our network of Emerson owned and operated service locations supplemented by authorized service providers. So we have 100 Emerson service locations, and they service valves, actuators, and regulators. And we have plans to add new locations and to expand the capabilities at existing locations. In addition, we have what we call mobile service centers. So we have command centers, critical service equipment, capabilities to store repair parts that can actually go to a customer's plant site, and so their assets never need to leave their plant gates. And then on top of that, our authorized service providers, there's several different types of those. We have our Emerson Impact partners here in North America, and we authorize them for pressure relief valves and other products. The rest of the world, we have local business partners and other sales channels. And then in some world areas, we have third-party repair companies that we authorize and certify to meet Emerson standards to provide services.
Okay, so you mentioned that these service providers are certified. So what does that certification entail?
It starts with authorization. So we authorize each of the provider's service locations, and that's a multi-stage process. Starts with joint business planning with Emerson to make sure that we're going to meet the needs of our customer base. And then it goes to operational preparedness. We check to ensure that their service centers can have the equipment, have the facilities, have the people to execute the services to our specifications. And there's a big training component. We have a modular training process where we group it by product families. It's blended learning, so we have classroom, we have online, and we have hands-on training. And then in some circumstances we have third-party certification, so maybe an ISO program that has a third-party authorization, or in the case of pressure relief valves, local regulatory certifications, like in North America, VR or U and V stamps. And then there's a final component where we audit and then issue the authorized service provider a registration number. So now they're part of our network. And then lastly, we have governance and support. So we work with them to make sure that they continue to meet our requirements. And then the support piece is really critical. So we work together with the authorized service provider to make sure that we're helping them do the right thing to maintain their certification and support our customers.
So what does this mean for Emerson's customers?
So for Emerson's customers, it means they can count on service anywhere in the world for valves, actuators, and regulators, and that service meets OEM requirements. It means potential no startup delays, can mean reduced maintenance costs, improved safety. It can also mean less fugitive emissions. And then, importantly, it allows customers to focus their workforce on other priorities within their plant.
Wow, sounds like customers can really count on Emerson's network to keep their processes running at optimal efficiency. Thanks so much for spending a few minutes with us today.
No problem.
Visit emerson.com or contact your local sales office for more info.